Hello, welcome to the next episode of my Constellation Craft server playing. This is quite an important episode just because it was so long ago where I did the last episode, and I apologise for this for many reasons. There's basically I continued to record them, but what happened was I actually lost the files. So this is probably skipped forward about a month and a half since the last one. I'm probably releasing it way afterhand. Sorry, I'll just a lot has changed. I'll explain it in a minute. Hang on. Starting at 8. I'll say 8. Yeah. 9 hearts and 2. 18, I shall say. This will all be explained, okay? Okay, so basically, you'll know this town after 20 days of not being on. You can get into their chests. Destroy the protection. Okay, as you know, this is Westmere. This is the town which... sorry, I'm having to explain everything to people. This is the problem of filming with people asking you questions on the server. You might be able to tell by my voice, but I'm actually ill today. I apologise for this. The farms of Westmere are completely... they're farm hopped, as I would say. They've been like ruined by people jumping on them and stuff. You know, Alan now can do what we want. Okay, don't get scared, people. I will explain all of this. Okay, basically, in the time since the last video, quite a lot has happened. There's actually been a war with Town Westmere. They basically killed me and took my stuff, so taking action, I decided to ally myself with Alec, and well, I allied myself with Alan. Alec came along with Alan, and basically we prepared for them to attack Fort Sheep, which was good because Fort Sheep served its purpose quite well as a distraction, as distracting them from Ankrad, because I think they thought that we lived in Ankrad. I'll get to what's happened to Ankrad later. Basically, what happened was we thought that we would end up having to defend, and we did, but they were so bad we literally decided, okay, we will walk from spawn beta and just literally invade their town, and we did, and it turned out also that they were hacking, so they all got banned from the server. All of them were hacking, so they all got banned from the server, and now we own it, and this was 17 days ago. So we'll be able to claim their stuff in their chest, and we'll have tons of loot, which I'm excited about. We've already got tons of loot from the war, a ridiculous amount. As you can see, this is my base under here. It's got a little bit more advanced since the last video. I'm building a massive tunnel. Yeah, there's a lot of loot here from Westmere. I'm trying to think which chests they're in. These are the cobble chests, not the loot chests. It's all oh, there's my pet just drowning. The pet thing, that's a new plugin we've had, which was installed by a new person on the server, Hyperion Flip. Or Philip, what's he called? Philipunk. Yeah, no, his Skype is Hyperion Flip. Yeah, he's quite new. He's only been on for about 4 or 5 weeks, but he's quite good at plugins and stuff. So he's writing the plugins for me to put in the server. As you probably know, last person to do this was Sniper, and that didn't end well. So I'm quite hesitant with it, but he seems good so far. There's quite a lot of loot we have. I don't know where to put these. I'll just put them in this chest. Yeah, but at the moment I'm basically restoring the farms of Westmere because we decided, me, Alan and Alec decided what we're going to do with Westmere was we're going to make it into a... Because none of us have that good farms. Like, my farms are awful. And we got all this loot from Westmere. We thought we might as well basically turn Westmere into a massive plot of land. Because that's what it is, really. It's a town which nobody actually lives in. It's just we own it. We had a war with town village called Westmere, and they left the server. Wow. Yeah. So basically, what I'm planning to do now is I'm planning to basically take use their land and convert it into a massive super farm for both me, Alan, and Electric to use, and if we have any allies, they can use it as well. So Westmere is going to be like the open farm town. This is my project for the future. We'll see how we'll see how well that goes. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else is oh yes. Well, what happened was, of course, we left the bread cave. I think that was in the last. Yeah, that was in the last. Oh yeah, no, that was a while ago. I'm trying to think how far I got with the walkthrough. Yeah. Sadly, Johanna's actually stopped coming on the server for reasons too stupid to explain, too complicated to explain. But what else was it? Yeah, okay. A lot has changed with Ancrad. I did hint on this at the beginning of the video. Well, I think it was a few videos ago where I was saying about how basically people are starting to stop living in Ancrad, sort of the main little village in Ancrad. Well, what's happened now is all the people are still on the server, like Chester and Sana and stuff like that. But what's happening is they're all moving, not moving far though. They're moving like across the land. They're moving out of the kind of Ancrad Valley into the lake regions and things like that. So like now Ancrad's been split into 3 parts. There's the kind of completely desolate population 0 old Ancrad, that's where my like house in Ancrad is, and there's now the Lake Ancrad, which is by you guessed it, yeah, the Lake of Ancrad, and there's New Ancrad, which is forming, which is where Chester lives. Who's on? Yeah, that's where Chester lives, and she basically owns this town called, you know, New Ancrad. So we're still allies with them, but as I was saying, I think I was saying this in the last few episodes, basically, well, this is what I said in the last episode. This isn't true now. What I said was that basically the threat of Chip and stuff is because we thought there might be a war with him and Frostfall and whatever. That's completely that had completely gone. But now, of course, the threat with Westmere is now gone because there was a war and we won. So now, what's actually happening is Chip is coming back on the server, and there's been certain hints, let's say, that he's that he's interested in claiming a lot of land. And I think as soon as he knows about Westmere and he sort of gets the idea that you can invade a place and then claim it as your own, yeah, he might be let's just say, like, sending a few of his people here. Not that he has many people, so I don't know how much we have to worry about that. But yeah, it's a thought that the old threat of war with Chip might be coming back, and I'm not sure who would win, because I don't know who. Because we do seem to be growing at quite a level. Like at the moment, I don't own it. I do own a town, but I don't live in it. Like, I don't live in this town. I just use this as farms. Or this is what my plan is, to use it as farms. Same with Alan and Electric. But, yeah, I think he just owns Frostfall. This new guy, Philip, on the server, he's actually setting up a town with a few of his friends. So I don't know what part that'll play in if there's another war to come. I don't know whether Ancrad would be involved. I think it would have to be, because, of course, the war ages ago, the Augur War, that seems like so long ago now, God, which was with Ancrad and Chip, that still kind of plays a part in his mind, because he hasn't been on for a while, so it doesn't feel as long ago for him, I think. And he still wants, of course, his territory in Old Ancrad back, the castle-like area, the castle district, as we will call it. Wow, we're getting technical now. But yeah, that's kind of, this episode has just basically been kind of filling you in on what you've missed. Yeah, Westmere is kind of a bit of a ruin, but it's fine for what we need it for. Look at all this sugarcane. I mean, where have all the horses gone? No doubt Alan's probably killed them or something. I wanted those horses. Do you know where the horses are? Oh well. Well, anyway, thanks for watching this episode. I hope you watch the next one. It'll be a lot of events happening, hopefully. Goodbye.